Hey folks, it's High Country Cowpunk. I actually had to start this over again. I got so pissed off talking in the last one I didn't want to come off that way. Alright, this is another installment of Hair of the Dog, my continuing saga through thyroid cancer and the aftermath. Just a quick thing on health insurance. I was working for a very large corporation making very good money. I was paying between $12,000 and $16,000 a year for health insurance. Then the medication I need to keep me alive was $35 a prescription, something like that. They're pushing me to go on the disabled list. I actually run my own business. I'm not going to go that way. But we did apply for a different health care, and we did get it. Now, I'm kind of shocked. It's very, very, very little out of pocket for us, and my prescriptions now cost me $1 to $3. Wait a minute. I was paying $16,000 a year. Was the max I think we paid out. Yeah, and not full coverage either. I mean, it was coverage, but it wasn't full coverage. Yeah, I don't have full coverage now, but if something catastrophic happened, at least most of it would be paid for. I'm just kind of shocked. And the only other thing I want to mention in this video, I don't usually touch on topics that are too controversial or anything like that. I'm basically, I guess, a libertarian. Do what you want to do as long as it doesn't affect me or harm me or anyone else. I really don't care what you do. But all this fervor and stuff about the, and I know it's a touchy subject, but all this stuff about, whether abortion should be legalized or Roe v. Wade should be turned over. First of all, I don't have a say in it because I'm a male. It has nothing to do with my body, unless I impregnated somebody. Not much chance of that happening. They'd be mutant now anyway because of all the radiation I've had. But yeah, it's amazing that we're worried about it on that level here. I mean, we're making it a legal issue here. But meanwhile, in Japan, abortions are becoming, not mandatory, necessary in some cases, and it's just going to get worse from here. You want facts and figures, the internet's out there, go look for it. It's out there. There's several reports on the increase of cancer in just the Tokyo region. Think about all those people. They literally had pellets of radioactive glass raining down on that city that are just ungodly radioactive. It's going to take a few more years. It's going to really start to show, but it's starting. It's just starting to show now. Anyway, Fukushima is still going on. Looks like the ice dam isn't working. It's heaving the ground in places. They're going to have to keep that frozen solid for at least, 200, 250 years. Problem is, if it melts, it's going to turn the entire place into a giant radioactive mud puddle. So yeah, they're like I said before, there is no playbook for them. They're hosed. It's amazing. Pacific continues to take the radiation. Radiation continues to levels go up on the West Coast. Geiger counters are cheap, especially, you don't have to get a high-end one. Get a decent Geiger counter if you spend any time at the beach. And just do it from the same place every time. You don't have to calibrate it every time. You're not reporting to a government agency. You're not, reporting to the NRC. You're just checking to see if there's radiation in your neighborhood. And that's what I do on a daily basis. And it doesn't happen, But if it did, and like the one day that it did, I did report it anyway. And that's enough about Fukushima. As I used to do, I'm going to share a couple of minerals with you at the end of this here. These aren't for sale. These are actually from my collection, but I just thought I'd share a couple things with you. And a little lesson too. If you are a gem collector or a mineral collector, always carry a pen light with you. And I'll show you why in just a second. Today I want to show you a couple of tourmalines. And there's different varieties of tourmaline. And my hands are shaking because of the thyroid medication they give me. I apologize for that. I've had like half a cup of coffee this morning. This is a Shoral tourmaline. This one's from Afghanistan. Now Shoral is black. Okay, it's actually one of the more common types of tourmaline. And I hope that light's not in your eye there. There you go. This one has a really fine termination. This one's from Afghanistan. It's got a little bit of Clevelandite on it, but you can see no light whatsoever transfers through this piece. It's just black tourmaline. But this one's very well formed and it's a pretty piece. Okay, now this piece This piece came from a gem show in, I think, 2002 or 2003. I got it. The gentleman had it marked as a shoral tourmaline. You can see it looks like a shoral. It's black. But see, because you carry a pen light with you, for I think I paid $4.50 for this piece. But if you look closely, it's a Brazilian tourmaline. If you look closely, hold on, that focus there, you can see the cap is indeed a shoral. The top of the piece is black. But as you come down, you'll see it's got the green in the top, and it's got some pinkish brown or reddish brown in the center. And on the bottom, it's got some green too. It's actually a really cool piece. This is why you always carry a pen light with you. It's a good thing to do. Alright, from that guy, this is a recent acquisition to our collection. A tourmaline, this piece actually, I don't know if I can point it out in here. You can see the color zones in there. Okay, now when tourmaline grows, it actually grows in zones. Okay, so the center will be like one color, and then as it grows out, sometimes the color changes, different chemical variations and things like that. Okay, so what you're actually seeing in there is you're seeing some of the brownish color that's at the center. Okay, this piece, this is a really special piece. Okay, this is from the Stewart lithium mine in California. This is a really old piece. You can see it's got, get that light out of your eyes, there you go. It's got a blue and green cap, a little bit of lavender just under the cap. There you go. You can probably see the color better there. Isn't that cool? And then as I come down here though, you'll see the inside, beautiful colors. Now this one's internally fractured, so it can't really be used. There's a couple of good sized gemstones in there, but it can't really be used for gemstones, so it's a specimen quality piece. It's a really nice piece from a really old mine. What I wanted to show you though, and I don't know if I'll be able to get this across, you can really see the zoning in this piece here. You can see how the outside edge is one color, then there's another color on the inside, then yet another color on the inside of that, and another color on the inside of that. So what we're looking at, when you're looking down the side here, get down to the green. See that center? So the green has got, the center portion has some green in it, and then there's the two colors. The two pinks that are really actually kind of famous from this area. You can really see the zoning right there. There you go. This is a really special piece. It's one of my favorite pieces in our collection. I'm trying to do this backwards, sorry. Yeah, it was labeled as a rubellite, but I don't think it's a rubellite. I think it's an L-bait, but it's still just beautiful. Well, anyway. Just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, this is another hair of the dog update. Things aren't getting better at Fukushima. They're starting to sarcophagus, you know, some of the spent fuel pools. They're doing, I mean, they're putting effort into it, but for what? You know, they need to just bury that place. You know, I guess they found the fuel in the bottom of Unit 2. Well, that's good news. Now what do? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that we're going on with this notion that it's a clean, safe energy. It's not. It's not. The waste alone, you know, let alone the production, the mining, the transportation, you know, everything that comes along with it. When you when they use up a fuel bundle, even if Yucca Mountain say we're open, they use up a fuel bundle, it's still got to stay on the site for 20 or 30 years. So like say you closed every single nuclear power plant down today, you would have to take that fuel and it would have to sit on site at every one of those plants for like 20 or 30 years until it could be moved. And then once it's moved and put into an underground repository, you know, you cannot move it again. The danger being is it wouldn't stop any country, or what would stop any country or anybody from making a reprocessing plant down inside of one of those repositories. Wouldn't be that hard to do, would it? At least that'll all be in one place, huh? Well, anyway, everybody be safe. Right now, radiation levels here are just absolutely normal. What we could use right now is rain and a break from the smoke from all the western fires. It's been really brutal up here. Be safe, be well. You guys hang in there, and I'm doing the same. So far, cancer-free still. Like I said, I haven't been tested in a year, but going soon, now that the insurance problem is fixed. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Have a good day. Bye.